My name is Yolande. I'm a respiratory therapist in one of the hospitals in New York. My testimony is long overdue, but anytime I relate this testimony to somebody, I have goosebumps. I'm always shaking because this is the kind of testimony you can't explain. So one night I was covering AD. So this young kid came in, overdose. So I intubated him and put him on the mechanical ventilator. It's a machine that helps you to breathe. His parents were around, they were crying, they were so discouraged. So it was a normal working day for me. I went home. The next day I came to work, he was transferred to the unit, and there were a lot of people out inside in his room. So I went to the nurse and asked what was going on. They said he was going to OR because his organs were going to be harvested. His parents had given up on him. It didn't sound right with me. Oh my God, I said, no, this kid is too young to die now. He's too young. No matter what he did, he deserves some kind of mercy. So I prepared all the equipment, everything we needed to do. So we took him to the OR. While we were on our way to OR, when I was bagging him to OR, I was praying. I was crying. I was weeping under my mask. Nobody could see it, but I knew. I was just praying, God, show him mercy. Show him mercy. What you cannot do does not exist. What you cannot do does not exist. So we get to the OR. I hand him over to the doctors there. I went back in the office. At midnight, I'm supposed to do my second round. I went on the floor. The first thing that came to my mind, ran into his room and see if he's back. I ran there, Pastor. Here he was, breathing by himself, not on the machine anymore. I screamed, I knelt down on the floor, and I was praising God, thanking God for his life. I didn't care what was going around, who was looking at me. I was just praising God. So when I was done, I asked the nurse, what happened? They said as soon as I took him out of the machine, he started to breathe by himself. This organ harvester, they were surprised. They were telling me, we never see a thing like this. I was in my heart, I knew what happened. What God cannot do does not exist. What God cannot do does not exist. Father, Papa, every time I'm giving this testimony, I'm talking to somebody about it. Oh my God, my body is shaking. What God cannot do does not exist. Papa, thank you so much. Thank you for sacrificing so much for us. Thank you. I've become a prayer warrior. I pray like never before. I intercede for people. Thank you, Papa. What God cannot do does not exist. And